welcome back everybody to the finale of Kirby's Adventure Wii. We may have destroyed Magolor in that last part with an epic as hell sword clash, but the Master Crown has one last incarnation for us to fight. So, let's get the show on the road! Straight off the bat, Magolor will take off your ability if you once you're onto his second phase right here. He'll start throwing enemies at you, which you can use to recover yourself a new ability. But I honestly, for the life of me, I don't enjoy doing that. When I'm onto the second phase of Magolor, this is going to be a pure boss fight, just using Simple Kirby, no abilities whatsoever. And basically what Simple Kirby's all about is using all of the boss's attacks against it. If it uses any kind of projectile attack, Kirby can swallow it and spit it back out at it. If it makes any kind of forced impact on the ground or any kind of surface, usually, as you probably noticed, there are stars that'll pop out. And they're not really just for show, they're actually there for Kirby to swallow. And they can be used as weapons, like so. This is basically Kirby's only method of attacking when he's in a simple ability mode. That's all you really do. So, enough talking about that. Oh Jesus, run! That was close. Let's talk about the second phase of Magolor's attacks right here. As you can see, Magolor is a lot bigger, a lot smilier, and a lot creepier than what it was last time, as this isn't actually Magolor that we're fighting. This is just an incarnation of the Master Crown that we're fighting right here. There's no Magolor left anymore. But yeah, basically what this phase of Magolor is all about, he throws enemies at you, he teleports just like the simple form of Magolor, but he also makes a lot of these teleportation holes that shoot out spikes, and he makes huge Kamehameha waves, and he's a lot more aggressive with how he attacks you with energy spheres. And I completely missed that. He'll also end up making teleportation holes for him to go through, and he'll charge straight through them in an effort to attack you. Doesn't always work because they are kind of easy to dodge regardless of how big they are, but his attacks are a lot bigger and harder to dodge than the original Magolor's. The only thing is, because I'm attacking him with Simple Kirby, it's not a case of me being reckless and trying to attack him when I can. I actually have to be patient and wait for him to give me a chance. Anyway, as soon as you get onto the second phase, Magolor will actually start using dark versions of your own super abilities. For example, right now, he's using the Ultra Sword. Also, you may have noticed that weird and creepy mouth, it's actually an eyeball. So yeah, there's another little Kirby staple with almost all of the final bosses being eye-based. There you go. Here he is right now. He's also using a Flare Beam ability, which is telegraphed by where he is on the back of the screen. So you have to pay close attention to where he is when he uses that. Normally I would swallow all these people and end it right there, but he used a Gordon. Because of how low my health is right now, it's not a very good idea to risk being hit by a Gordon, just for the sake of getting ammunition for health, for taking down Magolor. That's not going well. Anyway, Magolor will also start using combinations of his attacks. For example, right now he's using the Kamehameha wave thingy in conjunction with his teleportation things. And as you can kind of see, that is kind of tricky to dodge. Now I would kind of end it here, but I need to show off what he does right here. This is the Flare Beam ability that he uses right here. As you can see, he's huge. It's kind of hard to dodge. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, let's take down this hideous abomination and end the game. Despite the defeat of Magalor, Kirby and his friends were under great peril, for as the dimension that Magalor had sent them to was self-destructing without Magalor's influence. And as a result, the dimensional portal back to Popstar was slowly shrinking, as was Kirby's hopes of finally being able to get that cake that he had at the beginning of his adventure. And so the dimension was falling apart and they had no way to win, even though they could clearly fly. But to the rescue was the Landia Dragons and the Law Starcutter, which came to aid Kirby, Meta Knight, King Dedede, and Waddle Dee to help him escape this falling dimension. For a short while, Kirby passed out, and he awoke shortly on the back of the Landia Dragons, who were also carrying the rest of the team who had done absolutely nothing to aid him in his venture. Everyone was safe, but the dimension was crumbling under the influence of there being absolutely nothing. I have no idea why this is happening, but either way, the Law Starcutter was able to create a beam that managed to make the dimensional portal a little larger so that everyone could fit in. And everyone was safe. Meanwhile, on the planet of Popstar, Kirby was passed out again, but was awoken by a foolish butterfly who should know better than to wake up Kirby. But thankfully, Kirby was feeling generous and didn't eat the butterfly. Instead, he saw Waddle Dee end up getting up. The next to wake up was Meta Knight, who was struggling to get up for some reason even though he didn't do anything. And then there was Dedede. Oh, Dedede, you clumsy oaf. Your back looks like a bunny. And then Kirby started laughing, and then everyone else started laughing as well, as that is a way to show fun in Dreamland. And to show their gratitude, the Landia Dragons were finally given their chance to say farewell to Kirby and the others, and the Law Starcutter flew off with them back to Halcandra. And thus was the end of the story of Kirby's adventure on a console called the Wii. Hell no! We've still got the arena to go through yet.